was the oldest one who walked this year.
There's reindeer all
Who
over
were 83 years old.
Reindeer coming down the hill.
They're all coming down here too.
On the left side.
Well,
On the right side.
we better stop now. You can look through the front of the...
Uh-oh, what is, there's a traffic jam here. A lot of babies. We drove through Finland and didn't see. The clock is telling us it's in the 60s outside, or inside, and it's 7 degrees centigrade outside. And this is the bus we're in.
Just now, it's just behind the other son, and he said thank you and walked away.
A lot of motorcycles here. A couple gold wings, Harleys. Mostly
So we can have a lot of for the reindeer when they're having their babies because of those big antlers.
Oh my God.
And he didn't really know how to answer. So another colleague, he heard it, and he came and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna tell you, because when the calf is born, the antlers is rolling up all the way into the head. So when the calf is laying on the ground,
Antler joke.
so you can
He's going to slow the
have some
bus
pictures.
so we can see a 1,000-foot valley of fjord. So we're on the ridge of a fjord here. It's a deep ravine here. This fjord, 1,000 feet down here. It's a 9% grade we're on coming down this hill with seat belts. This was
old, they made replicas of them, old Sami houses, the way the Sami lived, that time, up till 1950, they were living in houses like that, but they had no windows, what it is in this one. Or these other houses you can see all over there. There's a small one laying behind the other one with up to about 1950.
Sunny houses he's talking about. Building is
And the dam you see on the right
athletes
side, that's
in
the
the
drinking water for
Lillehammer
Honnigsvag.
Olympics that they trucked up here or flew up here.
That water is so
Now it's a
clean, so they don't
200-room
use
hotel.
any kind of chemicals.
Nordkap. Coming into Hammerfest now. That's a World War II German machine gun and mortar platform our guide just pointed out, guarding the bay, or this section of the bay of Hammerfest. And we just came off that bus. Here's our ship in the background, Norway Nautica. Been a wonderful day here in Nordkap, Hammerfest. Here's a sign for some food if you don't want to eat on the boat. We're in Honnigsvag, also called Hammerfest. King Crab House. You can go king crab fishing here as a tour. Randy was telling us he did that. They brought in 21 pounds of king crab fish and they took them to a Sami hut. They cooked it and ate it. That was their tour. There's another view of the Nautica. Here's a Norwegian ferry boat coming from the mainland, Hurtigruten. Sounds like a German candy bar. There's There's the souvenir shop we just came out of there. We have not arrived in Kristiansund yet, but that's our next port, where we ran into some currents. I'm going to scan up to the horizon here. You can barely see the Norwegian coastline. It's full of mountains. We were closer yesterday, and a lot of snow. You can see some snow-capped areas there. I'm zoomed in too close. Anyway, snow on the mountains. Going to see Kristiansund, Norway. Well, here's a picture postcard of Kristiansund, the hillside village, the bay. We missed the ferry. It goes back and forth among these 4 islands. All kinds of pleasure boats by the owners here. Lots of slips on the other side.
Sunday today? Oh.
Did you get a good shot? Focus standing in front of a flower bed. Beautifully done. We're here in the shopping district of Kristiansund. And here's the fish lady of Kristiansund. Some ferry boats. Oh, is that the Messerschmitt car?
No, not quite.
Look at that little guy, huh? Motorcycle guy just got off his bike. Is that a BMW? I think it is. Harley's here. Haven't seen a Goldwing in town. And there is the fire engine, I guess. Town.
Going with me?
That is a mine. Yeah, I'll go over there later. Some Harleys coming by. Guys belong to a gang. Look at this old Chevy. Oh my goodness. That's a 56 Chevy. The gas tank was in that light. The tail light had the gas tank. 56 Chevy. That's the Northland Church. On this wharf. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We just had a delicious lunch, another one. Here's everybody. Guys with bikes riding around. And here is our ship, the Nautica. It's parked on the starboard side, and our room is on the port side. We're on the other side of the ship, and this is the view from the mainland here. Pretty town. Ski-doo of some sort coming in with no wake. We're on a ferry boat here. Going to take a ride around the 4 islands. Tom and Gary just gave us their all-day pass so we could take a free ride on the ferry boat. Guys are just cruising around the bay. 61 degrees. 16 grad. 16 centigrade is backwards 61 Fahrenheit. Speed going now. Registered in Majuro, which is in the Marshall Islands. Got a different code on here. People standing on the deck, coming over to the next little island. There's that bridge going on to the series of 4 islands, and then you traverse the 4 islands by ferry boat. Well, we are in the fjords now, on our way to Hell.